Okay, question. Have you ever heard the word permutation before?
Yes.
What is it?
2 seconds ago.
It's a song.
2 seconds ago. So you haven't heard it before. Have you heard the word combination?
Yep.
Yes.
And what's a combination?
It's a group
It's
of
a mix between
answer.
2 or more.
Which way you can place different things in different orders so that you get all the possible arrangements. Permutations are a type of combination, except they have specific instructions for the order of the arrangement. Okay? Combinations they don't specify order. Permutations, you have a specific order. So, for example, how many ways can the numbers 3, the numbers 3, 5, and 7 be arranged in order if no repetition is permitted? No repetition. Now, the long way of doing this, you would start out and you would start and do 3, 5, 7, 7,
5, 3.
5, 3, 5. You would start putting them all in the same in the different positions, correct? 5, 3, 7, and so on. But that's 3 numbers. Can you imagine if you have to do it with 8? It would take you forever. So there's a shorter way. And the shorter way is you make little boxes with the number of positions that you have available. In this case, you have 3 positions available, right? And you start, and since no repetition is allowed, how many choices do you actually have? You have 3, right? If you put in here, you put the number of choices that you have to put in each of the positions. So how many choices do you have in the first position?
3.
3. That means once you choose one of those choices, how many choices do you have left? You have 2 left. And that's what you put in the next one, because if you already chose for the first one. So in the first one you have 3 choices. In the second one you only have 2 left. How many do you have for the third one? Once you have this, you multiply it, and this would be 6 different permutations. It's that easy. Okay?
So you just pick any number?
No, not any number.
The first number.
In this first position, which choices do you have? You have the 3, the 5, and the 7, right? Let's say you pick the 3. Well, how many choices do you have in the next one? Well, you would only have the 5 and the 7, which is 2 choices. And if out of the 5 and the 7, you pick the 7, how many choices do you have for the last one? Only the 5.
Miss, but what if you put 5 instead of 3 in the little box?
You can't put 5 instead of the 3 because this is what you put in the position is not the numbers you have available, but the number of choices that you have available. Okay? So let's do another one. How many, let's look at, how many 4-letter signs, if it's a 4-letter sign, how many positions do you have?
4.
4, because it's a 4-letter sign. 1, 2, okay, 4. Can you form with the letters in the word equal? If repetition is permitted.
Equal from 5 to 4.
So what's the first thing you look at?
The repetition is
You have 5 letters. That means you have how many choices for each of these?
5.
5. If repetition is permitted, it doesn't matter if you already chose one before. It could be A, and A, right? So, in the first position, how many choices do you have? You have 5. In the next one?
5. 5. 5.
When you you multiply all of them, it's 125 times, no, it's 25 times 25.
625.
How much is it? 525.
No, it's 625.
625. It's 625. Okay? Is that clear? It's pretty easy, right? So again, in these positions, keep in mind that what you put is the number of choices that you have or that you have left, depending on if you have repetition permitted or not. Do you need another one or?
No.
We're good. Okay.
Okay.
Now, something completely different. Nothing to do with this.
It's from the same lesson?
It's from the same lesson, but not from the same concept or topic, like at all. Do you remember when you had something along the lines of this? It's a quadratic equation, right? Can anybody tell me the quadratic equation it comes from?
X1
squared.
X
squared.
Really quickly.
X plus
21.
Minus 21. Okay.
no.
These are called what? X equals minus 7 and 3, correct? And what are the names of those? The solutions. Give me synonyms for the word solution.
Product.
They're solutions, they are roots, they are zeros. All of these mean exactly the same thing. Okay? Why are they zero? Because they equal 0. Why are they roots? Because you have to square root to find the solution. And solutions for the obvious reason.